Well, welcome to my first roll of Harman Phoenix colour film. This is the first roll of this film that I've had a go of running through, and this is the results that I got. The camera used for all these pictures is an Olympus IS-100. This is a 35mm fully automatic single lens reflex with a fixed zoom lens 28 to 110mm. A very good camera and a very good lens. I mean, okay, you're very restricted to what you can set it to as it's automatic, but considering that this device would have cost around about £300–500 at today's prices, and I acquired it for all of £5 off eBay, it's interesting what you can pick up. These electronic all-in-one zoom SLRs can often go for far less than a compact 35mm single no zoom camera from the same era. It is a standard colour film processed in C41, which I sent off, but I scanned it in myself. It's an interesting exercise by Harman because obviously it's the first colour film that they have produced, although Ilford did produce them many years ago, and they've sort of released it as a sort of an early release for basically people to try out at our expense, which in this day and age when film is a minority doesn't seem a bad approach, and it certainly makes for an interesting exercise in trying this film out. I edit the film using Adobe Elements, Photoshop Elements after scanning. I don't do a great deal to it. Usually I sort of allow the automatic, maybe a bit of brightness and a bit of to sort of enhance the picture, but there's no massive changes or detailed colour changes. The other thing I usually do is try and get rid of some of the dust marks that tend to appear. I scan the negatives using my Epson V300 flatbed scanner. I just used the default sort of colour settings, although I did set it for a bit for backlighting or colour correct. There was a basic colour correction on it, which seemed to just give a bit of extra oomph to the films. So anyhow, all the pictures were taken locally, which means it was around where I live and in Bradford. And so I hope it gives you a flavour of the sort of images they produce. There's one or two taken of myself and my wife, where just to give an idea of how the skin colour comes up. But it's really just a sample to see how the film came out. Personally, I'm quite pleased with it. It sort of has quite a realistic effect to it, and without sort of looking unnatural or tinted as some of the Lomo films do. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this my sample film, and I'll watch some of my other videos. Bye bye.